name's Cecilia.
Your cousin, Ma. She only has weeks to live.
Oh. Next time I'll accept the charges.
Hello? No, we don't have a car for sale. No, you must have the wrong number.
Is it a man or a woman?
No, it's a woman interested in a Mercedes.
Sorry, the car's been sold.
Gosh, what is this all about?
I have figured out the most wonderful way to meet men. Rich, eligible men. I put an ad in the paper saying I have a Mercedes for sale for a very low price. Blanche, you don't have a Mercedes. But I'm renting one and pretending it's for sale. All day tomorrow, men are going to be showing up here for a test drive. You can tell a lot about a man by the way he drives.
You know that's true. Sometimes Stan couldn't even get the key in the ignition. Hi, everybody. Hello, Rose. Hi, Miles. How was your evening?
Oh, it's terrific, Dorothy. We saw a marvelous production of The Glass Menagerie.
Oh, that is one of my favorite plays.
Frankly, I was a little disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, when you told me you were taking me to a revival of Tennessee Williams, I was expecting something more along the lines of a seance.
Rose, I have never met anyone like you.
Check the cornfield on Hero.
Ma, why don't we go so that Rose and Miles can be alone?
Why, we were here first.
Ma, isn't it time for your medication?
Oh, good. I thought my buzz was wearing off. Oh, I really did have a good time tonight. And don't forget, I'm taking you out tomorrow for your birthday. My treat.
Oh, no, Rose, I forgot to tell you. My daughter Caroline is flying in for my birthday tomorrow. Well, maybe we could all go out to lunch. You know, I'm very anxious for you two to get together.
Well, instead of going out, why don't you two come here for lunch? I'll cook something special.
Oh, that's a great idea. I love what you made the last time. What was it called? Gherkinflunken?
Oh, no, that was my uncle. The owner of St. Olave's most famous haberdashery. He came up with the slogan, "You don't have to be Amish to look Amish." Gosh, I wish I could afford something pretty like this for my potential car buyers, but I'm having those end-of-the-month money problems. Looking for a loan? You've come to the right place. Why, Sophia? How'd you get your hands on that kind of money? I'm a grave robber. What's it to you?
Morning, Blanche. Morning, Ma. You sleep well?
No, I have that recurring nightmare. You know, the one where I'm in bed with Warren Beatty, and he says, "Sorry, this is too sick even for me." Do we have the ingredients for Geflügelblügen?
Come on, Rose, get with it. Do what the rest of us do. Buy frozen Geflügelblügen.
I could never serve store-bought candied herring. Oh, besides, I have my own special recipe. I use red hots for the eyes. Kill her now. I'll get it. Hello? Well, you are aware that it's a two-seater. It's not much of a family car. Oh? How long have you and your wife been practically separated? You might as well come over for a look. How about, say, 12:20? Oh, good. Well, I can't wait for you to get your hands on it either. You're not having company, are you, Blanche? Because I want everything to go smoothly for Miles and Caroline. It's a big step meeting a man's family. Don't worry about it, honey. Men will be over, but they'll be in and out all day.
Don't say it, Ma.
I have to, Dorothy. At my age, when you don't say it, it can back up on you and come out some other way. here, right on time. I've been out there watching him. He's been looking at the car and smiling. I feel just like a fisherman with a new lure.
You catch him, you clean him. Blanche, aren't you embarrassed going through all this subterfuge just to get a man?
Oh, man, I'm planning on getting a 6-month supply.
Oh, hi, Blanche. James, I'm here about the car.
Miles? No, honey, it's James. You stay right there and I'll get the keys.
How much mileage has she got on her?
Let's just say she's been around the block.
Here we go, James. Let's put the pedal to the metal.
I can't believe anything that beautiful is so cheap.
I'm cramping up. Miles?
No, honey, it wasn't Miles. We'll let you know when he gets here.
Maybe we need a signal.
How about this? I yell, "Hey, Rose, Miles is here."
Got it. Miles?
Rose!
Well, you might have forgotten the signal. I know I did.
Delivery for Sophia Petrillo?
Here's a president you've never seen. Look what I got, Dorothy. A surprise for you.
Oh, look at these watches. They must have cost you a fortune.
They did.
Where'd you get the money?
Is that what you say to someone who just bought you a gift?
Ma, I asked you a question.
I never told you this, Dorothy, but I'm a special friend of Phil Rizzuto.
Hi, ladies.
Oh, hello,
I
Miles.
want you to meet my daughter. This is Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Dorothy.
So nice to meet you.
Sophia.
How do you do?
Rose Miles is here. Rose Miles is here.
Hello, Rose.
Miles?
Rose, this is Caroline. Caroline Rose Nyland.
How do you do?
I am so glad to finally meet you. Lunch is all set up out on the lanai. Your father tells me you're a classical musician. What do you play?
The English horn.
I didn't know horns had nationalities. But I guess it makes sense if jumping beans can be Mexican, and fire drills can be Chinese, and flies can be Spanish.
Hi, I'm here about the car. Oh, come in. Have a seat.
Thank you. How you doing?
Blanche will be here any minute. She's out on a test drive.
Well, Blanche said I was going to be the first.
She's been using that line for 40 years. That was fun, James. We ought to get together again sometime.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about buying the car.
Well, not now. I'll get backed up on my appointments. Are you Thomas?
I sure am. I'm here from a test drive.
Now, wait a minute. You don't even have to show him the car. I'll write you out a check right now.
No, at this price, I know I want the car. Don't take a check from him. Take one from
Look,
me.
I'm writing out a $5,000 deposit now.
Oh, no, I can't do that. The banks are closed. I can't be sure it's any good. You've got an honest face. I'll cash that check right here.
Ma, can I see you in the kitchen?
I've got no secrets from these people.
Shady Pines, Ma.
Right behind you.
Ma, I want to know. Now, where did you get the money?
The government is being kinder and gentler by sending me a lot more Social Security checks than they used to.
The computer made a mistake. Ma, that money doesn't belong to you. Now, how much are we talking about?
Enough to have you rubbed out if you rat on me. So far, 170 grand, but I haven't checked today's mail.
It was awfully sweet of you to go to all this trouble, Rose. This is delicious.
Even the eyes. Have you tried those eyes?
Oh, no, you ate the tail before we had a chance to make a wish.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. I couldn't help myself. It was all so delicious. You certainly know the way to a man's heart.
I'll just take these in.
Oh, I'll help you.
Who wants birthday cake?
What's in it?
It's a secret. And in some countries, a vaccine.
Listen, I'll give you $20,000 in free root canal work.
You're a dentist.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $25,000 and free root canal work.
You're a dentist, too.
No, but I really want this car.
Mail call. Me. See ya.
Ma, these are all checks from the government?
No, there's also an application for a gold card. Boy, word gets around fast. I am so happy I finally got the chance to meet you.
I'm happy too.
Rose, you know, I have a feeling you and I are going to be the best of friends.
Rose, there's something we need to talk about. It's about you and Daddy.
I know it seems like a crazy match. A college professor and a farmer's daughter. But somehow what we have together seems to work.
Rose, it's only been a year since my mother died. Daddy's still very vulnerable at this point. I can understand why he reached out for you. Oh, you're very warm and you're very giving. But he needs time. So please, if you really care for my father, the best thing you can do is stay away from him.
Now I've got 3 excited men out there. And for the first time in my life, it seems like too many.
Blanche, your 1:30 appointment just got here, and I think he's interested.
Oh, not another one. What am I going to do?
Oh, Blanche, didn't you think this thing through? I mean, didn't you think these men would want to buy the car?
No, I assumed once they saw me, they'd forget all about the car. Well, I got to do something to get their minds off that car. I know what, I'll offer them some cake. That's Miles' birthday cake. Honey, he'll have other birthdays. But not with me. Why, what's wrong? Caroline just told me to stay away from Miles because it's only been a year since his wife died.
Oh, Rose, that's terrible.
Well, don't give her any cake.
Rose, those are Caroline's feelings, not Miles. Otherwise, why would he be here?
I was trying so hard to impress her. I remember when we had to impress a man's parents, not his children. Boy, Mother Devereaux was dead set against me marrying George. She wanted her little boy to marry a virgin. How did she know you weren't? Maybe it was all those Huck if you've had Blanche bumper stickers. I wish I knew what to do. Oh, I could settle that thing with Miles in 1 minute. I can handle men one at a time. Blanche, could you really do something? Well, sure I could. If Dorothy will take care of that mess out in the living room.
Come on, now, just a minute. I have my own problems. I'm dealing with a mother who stole money from the government.
Come on, it's not like I'm an elected official. I'll turn her in, Dorothy, but first, go out there and take care of those men.
Blanche, I have to take care of my mother.
I can't take care of both Miles and the men. Oh, Dorothy, please do this for Blanche, for me.
Oh, all right.
Now, listen, I don't want my plan to go to waste. I still intend to date James and Thomas, so let them down easy. Frank and Eddie, flush them.
Oh, Rose, now don't be so upset. You seen the way Miles looks when you tell those St. Olaf stories?
He looks like he's listening, huh?
There you go. Excuse me, did you happen to see a little old lady go by?
You mean the one who said, "What are you staring at? I can buy you and sell you"? Went that
way. Ma? Now look, Ma, we have to talk about the money.
Don't worry, pussycat. Your sister and brother don't have to know anything about this.
Ma, I want you to promise that you'll send this money back to the government.
They're not good with money. They can't handle it. They spent $400 for a toilet seat.
You know, Ma, I'm really surprised at you. When I was a little girl, you told me how much it meant to you when you came here to America for the first time. Do you remember what you thought of when you first saw the Statue of Liberty holding up her torch of freedom?
I was amazed.
You see?
I was amazed that women in this country shaved under their arms.
Ma, you told me how much America meant to you, how wonderful America was, how nice it is to be in a country that doesn't care about soccer. That money belongs to America. Ma, you have America's money and you have to give it back.
Dorothy, please.
Look, Ma, you taught me to love this country. You were the first one to make me feel proud of being an American. You were the first one who put an American flag in my hand. Ma, why don't you take a moment and think what America has given you?
Besides this 170 grand? All right, I'll send it back. All of it?
Yes, Ma, all of it.
Okay. I just hope they want it back after an 83-year-old woman rolled around in it naked. Well, how was lunch?
Blanche, I don't know how the woman does it. The herring was not only delicious, but it looked happy.
Well, Caroline, did you tell your daddy about your little talk with Rose?
Not yet.
Oh, what did I miss?
I think he has a right to know.
I told Rose the truth, Danny. It's too soon for you to have a relationship.
You what?
Now, wait, could I say something? Caroline, you think your daddy has become involved too soon after your poor mother's demise, but honey, a year is more than respectable. Well, I've had men call me when their wives were in intensive care. Granted, these men were not pillars of the community.
Well, he is not ready.
Caroline, your mother and I were married for 43 years. They were wonderful years. I didn't think it was possible to find someone I'd care about again, but this happens when it happens. I've got a second chance. I think it would be nice if you'd be happy for me.
How could he do this?
He has needs, honey. All men have needs. And there are women out there who are willing to stoop to any means to prey on those needs, including false advertising. I know, because I've met them. You just think your lucky stars Rose Nyland is not one of those women?
I never looked at it that way.
Besides, after you get to know Rose, why, you'll... Oh, why spoil the surprise?
This is not gentlemen, please. You don't seem to understand what I'm trying to tell you. The car is not for sale.
Why not?
It's haunted.
What?
The car is haunted. I should know. I rode in it.
You look okay.
I'm 27 years old.
Look, Ma, we're not getting anywhere. Blanche wants James and Thomas. I'll try to save them. You go over there with frickin' frack and try to do that.
You want me to offend them?
Pretend they're family. Look, everybody named after an apostle, come with me. Excuse me, there was no Eddie.
Have you guys ever heard of Totally Hidden Video? Well, underneath this gray wig is comedian Kay Ballard. Thanks for being on our show.
So that's the story. The car is not available, but Blanche Devereaux is.
I can't believe that I've been hustled.
Boy, if I wasn't a teacher and accustomed to abuse, I'd leave too. Really? You know, I'm a teacher myself. No kidding.
Say, why don't you tell me about this automobile thing again? Say, tonight over dinner?
Oh, no. Blanche Devereaux is a very charming, attractive woman.
Yes, she is. Shall I pick you up around 7:30?
Oh, I feel terrible about this. Let's say 8 o'clock.
Here. Take her someplace decent.
Look, Rose, I made it perfectly clear to Caroline how I feel about you.
Maybe Caroline is right. Your wife died such a little while ago. Maybe I am taking advantage of your vulnerability.
Rose, you're a smart woman.
Oh, you are vulnerable.
Of course I am. I'm drawn to your beauty, your charm, your own unique brand of wisdom.
What about Caroline?
Oh, Caroline doesn't know everything. Oh, you should see the cardigan she got me for my birthday. She can't even pick out a sweater for me, much less a whole person.
Oh, I wish she felt better about us.
Well, she's just going to have to get used to us. I'm staying around. If you let me.
Oh, I'll let you.
Rose.
Not in the kitchen. You'll dry out the cheese.
See you tonight, Rose.
Goodbye, ladies. Bye-bye, Miles.
You take care of her.
Oh, Blanche, I can't thank you enough.
Oh, you're welcome, honey, but let's get to the important stuff. Who am I going out with tonight?
Well, James says he never wants to see you again. And, the truth is, I'm going out with Thomas tonight. You're not upset, are you, Blanche?
Well, no, I'm not upset. It serves me right. Hey, matter of fact, take the Mercedes. Yeah, have a good time.
Oh, Blanche, that's awfully sweet of you.
You got this coming.
Hello.
I would like to report a stolen Mercedes. Woe is me.
Problem, Blanche?
Yes, it's my hair. It has split ends. It's dull and listless. It makes my face look...
It's age?
If you're gonna make fun of somebody, make fun of Rose. I need the professional care of the most talented hairdresser in Miami, Robert. Oh, he's brilliant. Do you know he was the first one ever to use mousse?
I'd check my facts if I were you, Blanche. Mr. Ingrid of St. Olaf has been using mousse ever since I can remember. Of course, it's his own professional secret which part of the mousse he uses. But it'll keep your hair in place in winds up to 130 miles an hour.
I just don't believe you, Rose.
Ask Conway Twitty.
The problem is Robert charges $300 and it's just not in my budget this month. Oh, that's the trouble with being beautiful. The maintenance will kill you.
I have an idea, Blanche. How about moonlighting and making some extra money?
Another job, Rose. I already work my fingers to the bone 12 hours a week at the museum. Picasso on your left, snack bar downstairs. It's a wonder I'm not an alcoholic.
What I meant was, how about working for me? I'm swamped with this project for Enrique Mas, and there is money for an assistant.
Tell me more.
Well, we're compiling statistics on supplemental health care for seniors. Some companies are preying on fear and then using loopholes to avoid paying claims. For someone on fixed income, it's a matter of life and death.
By tell me more, I mean, does it pay $300?
I suppose that'd be okay, but I can't believe with something this important that you are still so self-centered.
Yeah, count me in.
Dorothy, can you drive me to the mall Friday night? They're giving free blood pressure tests, and some of the girls and I have a high-low bet.
Ah, hi, Honey, don't you remember? Friday night we're planning on having dinner at Joe's Stone Crab.
Oh?
Honey, it's your wedding anniversary.
Oh, yeah, right. Sounds nice.
Ma, you didn't forget, did you?
Oh, forgive me, I forgot something. Maybe you should ship me back to Shady Pines. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be in the living room being feeble. If I can find the living room. Dorothy, what just happened? Well, weren't you listening? Sophia came in and asked Dorothy to drive her to the mall for a blood pressure test, and then Dorothy told Sophia that they had a date to go out to dinner Friday night, and then Sophia said that
Would
she
you
and
have
the...
the newspaper?
Oh,
No, the Metro section.
that she and the girls... Hey, don't kill the messenger.
It's Ma. She's becoming more forgetful, and she denies it and she gets mad.
How bad is it?
Bad. It's not just a matter of small things anymore. I can't believe she forgot this dinner. I mean, every year since my father died, I've been taking her out to dinner on her wedding anniversary because she's lonely.
Maybe you better talk to her doctor about this.
You're right, Blanche. I guess I've just been hoping that things would improve by themselves. You know, I never thought Ma would lose her memory. Of course, I never thought Alan Alda would get on my nerves. Ma, can we talk for a minute?
I'm going through the family album. I thought I'd pay your father a visit.
Look, here we all are.
Your sweet 16 party, right?
Right. Oh, look at that beautiful chiffon dress.
Yeah, your brother Phil always did like to make a splash.
Look. The Jersey Shore, summer 1939.
Pop sure loved playing with you kids. Why do I look so upset?
Oh, Ma, don't you remember? Pop was a big fan of Jean Harlow's back then. You hated it when he made sand breasts in front of the children. He was really some character. Oh, look at us.
Oh, boy, your father sure looked stupid.
Stupid, Ma. This was one of your favorite pictures. Oh, Pop looks so proud.
The idiot's dressed like an organ grinder.
Yes, he is. Remember, we had no money, and he refused to go on assistance. He vowed that he would take any job to feed his family, and we had meat on the table every night. I don't know how we did it on 10 cents a day. Where's the monkey? Oh, look, there you are, stirring sauce.
Ah, my old kitchen.
Yeah, and there are the pot holders Grandma made, your pasta maker. Ah, the pantry. Remember what Pop kept behind the pantry door?
Yeah, he carved a giant heart there that said, Sal loves Sophia.
No, Ma, it was our height measurements. He kept track of them on the back of the pantry door.
Dorothy, that was my kitchen, that was my Sal, and he put the heart there because he loved me. That I remember.
I'm sure you do. Listen, Ma, why don't we talk to your doctor and see what he has to say?
Yeah, well, maybe. I don't remember half these photos. I don't remember Brooklyn. I don't even remember you going off to your senior prom.
Ma, I never went to my senior prom.
Actually, I did remember that, but why should I be the only one here to feel like crap? Reg, I thought you were going to be working. You don't think playing 3 sets of tennis in this heat is work? When are you going to get the survey done? Rose, let me explain something. Now, in this world, there are 2 kinds of people. One is an industrious, hard-working, give 100%, pain in the butt to everybody else go-getter. I am not one of those people. Gee, I wish I'd felt better about this. Well, I wish you did too. Sophia, Dorothy, how'd you go with the doctors?
It was great. He said that Ma's memory problem could be related to a nutritional imbalance. So we put her on a special diet, and if she follows it, she'll be fine from here on out.
Oh, lucky me, I can remember from now on. My whole past is gone. I could have slept with JFK and don't even know it.
I don't think so. You're not mentioned in any of the books.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Ma, come on now. I mean, he also said that there are things that you can do that might bring back some of what you've lost. I mean, we could talk about the good old days, reminisce with old friends. Honey, you have to look on the bright side.
I've had a lifetime of bright sides. I'll just have to learn to do without them.
Oh, damn it. I hate watching what this is doing to her.
I hate watching what it's doing to you.
I hate watching those FBI warnings at the beginning of video rentals.
Oh, hello, sir. I am conducting a phone survey regarding health care for the elderly. May I ask your age? That's not so old. And what's your general health? That's good. What would you say is your annual income? Oh, that's very good. Marital status? Oh, I am sorry. How long? 3 weeks. I'd say it was time you were getting on with your life, honey.
Thank you very much. Blanche, marital status is not a question on the survey.
Well, I'm sorry, Rose, but I ask a man 20 questions. You can bet your life one of them's going to be, are you married?
I can't believe it. Haven't you done anything?
Of course I have. Do you see this big stack right here? Well, just behind it is what I have done. It's only one survey, but I'm very proud of it.
I should have known this was going to happen. You should never work with friends. You're fired.
You can't fire me. That's against the law. That's sex discrimination.
Oh, well, I'll give you one more chance.
Wait a minute.
How is it sex discrimination?
Well, that's what I was doing this afternoon when I didn't get this work done.
How's Sophia?
I don't know. Today's her anniversary. She won't come out of her room. I've never seen her like this. She is really depressed.
Adios, everybody wave goodbye. I'm off to Brooklyn.
What are you doing?
I'm going back to the old neighborhood. The doctor said it would help if I stirred up some memories.
Ma, you can't go back there alone.
No kidding. I'm 83. I walk to the driveway. It's a coin toss whether I get back. You're coming with me.
I am.
What the hell? You paid. Look, I can deal with losing some of my memory. If I didn't have to remember what's her name over here, I wouldn't care. But Sal was the most important person in my life, and scrapbooks aren't doing the trick.
Okay, Ma, if this is what you really want to do...
It's not what I want to do. It's what I have to do. Dorothy, today is my anniversary, and I barely remember getting married. You know, I hate getting old. You always seem to be losing something. First it's your eyesight. Then people are telling you to turn down the TV set when you can barely hear it. And you could live with that. But this, they're trying to take something from me that I just won't give. I can't let this happen, Dorothy. I can't lose my Sal. Not again. Isn't it good to be back in the old neighborhood, Dorothy? Watching the kids playing stickball on the corner?
Ma, they were beating a man. That was sort of why I called the police.
They were just having a good time.
Now look, Ma, I don't want you to be disappointed if the new tenants don't let us in.
Buenos dias.
Oh, God.
I'm Dorothy's boy. Act. This is my mother, Mrs. Petrillo. I know this is going to sound odd, but we used to live here many, many years ago, and we were hoping that we could look around, for old times' sake. Would that be possible?
Petrillo, they let Italians live here?
We came all the way from Miami, please.
Okay, but don't take anything. I'm meeting my family, so I can only give you a little while.
Oh, we appreciate it very much. You see, my mother is having a memory problem. We were hoping, that if we looked around the apartment,
There's no need to explain. I have an elderly mother myself. Oh, one more thing.
Yes.
Don't take anything.
Dorothy, look. My old wallpaper. Oh, God, it feels the same. And that big old window I used to look out of.
Oh, Ma, I remember when I was a little girl playing out in the street. I can still hear your voice. Dorothy, fix your dress. The whole neighborhood can see your business.
Sounds like me.
Ma, we don't have too much time.
Okay, let's get in the kitchen. I want to show you that heart your father carved for me and prove to you I'm not totally crazy.
Ma, remember, it's only a carving. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Hey, I may be fading, but that's the sweetest thing that man ever did for me. I know that heart's behind the door. I can't believe it. They must have sanded it off.
No, Ma. No. See, Ma, it's our height chart. You can see it through the paint. See, here's Phil, Gloria, me.
I could have sworn. I would have bet my life on it.
Oh, Ma, there are so many memories in this apartment. Don't be so down. You remember the day you brought Phil back from the hospital? I was a little upset because that was the day Pop usually took me to the zoo. Well, it was the racetrack, but he called it the zoo. You kept Phil in this room because it was the warmest room. And I guess I was a little starved for attention because I remember.
Oh, Salvador. Isn't he beautiful?
A piece of art. But what do you have him in Dorothy's hand-me-downs for?
So he wears girls' clothes for a while. What's it gonna hurt? Dorothy! Sal, do something about your daughter.
Dorothy, come over here. Now, I know you're upset about the new baby, but we need for you to be a big girl. Your mother's had a rough week. First I'm called away, and then the baby's delivered by a cabbie.
Cesarean.
Now, I know you think Phil here's taking your place. Well, I want to tell you something. I love you more than anything.
Even more than the Dodgers on 5-cent beer night?
Okay, even more than that.
Wow. Daddy, I love you.
I love you too, kiddo. Come on, let's go to the zoo. I got a tip on a giraffe in a 6 race.
Pop sure taught me a lot about sibling rivalry that day. When we got home, I went right over to the baby and said, "I love you, Phil." Now wait, I wrote it on him.
Here you go, Rose. Finish my work. Well, turn me upside down and paint me blue. That'll give me my money. Look, I'm sorry we fought the way we did, but this work for senior health care is very important to me, and I was hoping it would be to you, too. Well, it wasn't, but it is now. It is? How could I help it? After I looked through the paperwork, I realized how expensive health care is for the elderly. You know, some folks have lost their life savings. I mean, people ought to write the congressman or something. In fact, I am so touched when you cut my check, don't make it out to me. That's beautiful, Blanche. Make it out to Hair by Robert. Well, I'm not going to declare it as income and let those lazy congressmen have my tax dollars. Blanche, I don't want to do that. Oh, well, all right, then just pay me under the table. Oh, sure, I know that trick. Dorothy's done that to me before. I go under the table and you never show up.
Boy, this room is sure alive with memories.
Those were good days. I think I'll go up to the bedroom. Sal and I spent our most intimate moments there.
Ma, is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, stay out. You barged in on me enough when you were a kid. Sally, what's going on? What's wrong with me?
You think you got problems? Try being dead.
Sal! What the hell are you doing here?
Hey, relax. I'm not really here. I'm just a fig Newton of your imagination.
Oh, Sal, it's been so long I've forgotten how much you used to like Norm Crosby.
So, how are things?
How were things? Sal, talk to me. How are you? What's new? What's heaven like?
You know, everyone thinks heaven is right above. Actually, it's a little more to the left.
What's God like?
Nice. You should see his car. Oh, before I forget, Gladys says hello.
You fooling around with Gladys?
Of course not. Gladys is going out with Charlemagne. Sophia, I see from upstairs you kind of lost your spunk. What's the matter?
I'm slipping, Sal, and it's frightening. I'm even forgetting you, forgetting the good old days.
And what, I'm supposed to feel sorry for you?
That'd be a start.
Nah, the Sophia I know is a survivor. That's why we got married. You beat out a lot of other women.
Oh, yeah, there was a hell of a long line waiting to get to you, Sal. What's the name of that girl with the warts?
You see, some things you do remember.
Yeah, but only some things. I'm 83, Sal. I don't have the energy for this.
You have lost your spunk. You know, maybe I don't find you so attractive anymore.
What?
You're not the same Sophia. I wonder how Gladys and Charlemagne are doing. We're sure the guy rewrote history, but can he juggle?
Salvador Petrillo, you miserable botchagaloop. If you so much as look at another ghost...
See, there's the spunk. It's still there, but use it for yourself, not on me.
You think I can be okay?
If I didn't, would I have made the trip?
I miss you, Sally.
Hey, I'm always with you, and when the time's right, see you at my place.
Ma, Mr. Hernandez has to go.
I'm meeting the wife and kids. We are going ice skating.
Dorothy, oh my God, can you believe it?
Hey, Puerto Ricans can ice skate.
Dorothy, look. It's a carving, see? Sal loves Sophia.
You're Sophia?
That's right. And I remembered. I mixed up the rooms, but I remembered. Of course, I thought the carving was in the kitchen. Sal used to hang his salamis in here. Dorothy, I may be fading, but I'm still holding on to some of the big things.
Yeah, and you might get more back.
Might? I insist. All I need is a little more spunk. Imagine finding that carving in here. Kitchen, bedroom. I knew it was a room I was good in.
What is a crazy thing for me now? It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. Do you know what is a crazy thing for me now? It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. I feel magical when you are around me. I feel that there is a connection of the heart and soul. Your love gives me a fire that I can internally feel. Baby, say yes, you are the light of my life. My love will never change. Do you know what is a crazy thing for me now? It is spending time with you. I want to stay with you forever so that I can see you, love you, and care for you. I feel magical when you are around me. I feel that there is a connection of the heart and soul. Your love gives me a fire that I can internally feel. have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. I have seen love before, but I never felt that great before. I can say proudly that I love you and your love is great. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such an amazing man. You have awakened a part of me. You have created something I've never knew. You not only care about me, but you always respect me as I am. You have accepted a part of me, and that makes all the difference to me. You are such